Welcome back to the show. We're looking at the results of Tuesday's primaries in Indiana and North Carolina here in the USA. And what do they mean for the Democratic candidates? From Chicago, I'm joined by Laura Schwartz, Democrat strategist and former member of the Clinton administration. From New York, I'm joined by writer and commentator Gloria Feldt. And from New York also, Kathy Aru, founder of Catalina magazine. And Gloria Feldt, I was just before the break, we were talking about finances. And I wonder what impact you think finances have had on this primary compared with previous elections and where it's left the candidates.
Money is clearly the mother's milk of politics. There's no question of that. The fact that Hillary Clinton has been willing to put so much of her personal money into it, I think is just one more example of what an incredible, tough, determined, courageous woman she is, because she's obviously got a lot of her own skin in this game, as they say. And I wish her well. I do know that when the money starts drying up, as Laura said, it becomes increasingly difficult to battle the race. But it is a race, and there are 28 more days until the end of this primary season, and I think they're going to play out. The clock is going to play out properly, as it should. It is a process that should be allowed to go to its natural end, whatever that might be.
I wonder, Kathy Aru, how much you think voters are paying attention to the issues now, the primary having dragged on for so long, rather than actually looking at the personalities now. How much has the personality of, for example, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton and John McCain overtaken the issues in the potential voters' eyes?
I think the issues are still important, but I think they know where they stand right now. And I don't know if the personalities are going to change anything. I think they want an end to the division going on in the Democratic Party. I think we want someone to already come out the victor and let's move ahead. We know where we want to be with the issues. Immigration is very big right now in the United States, and McCain and the Democrats have opposing views on it. So they know where they stand on the issues. Now they would like their leader to step ahead and really start fighting the good fight for them. So I think we understand the issues, we know where our candidates stand, and we would now like for the Democrat to step forth and fight for what we believe in.
We had a number of go ahead, sorry.
Riz, may I just point out one observation
Please.
That I made last night as I was watching both of the speakers, both of the candidates speak. And it appeared to me that they are already starting to meld in some very interesting ways in terms of how they talk about the issues. I heard Barack Obama starting to virtually channel Hillary Clinton's conversation that she's been having with the public about the economy and the difficulties of the middle class. I heard Hillary Clinton injecting more of the philosophical and her point of view about the greatness of America and how we're going to all be in this together no matter what. So to me, that's been a very interesting convergence to watch.
We have a caller on the line from the UK. Adam's on the line with a question. Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, my question to your panelists is that I would like to know why the Clinton campaign wouldn't just give up and then quit this ongoing elections, because it's doing more harm than good to the Democratic Party. Or is it because they think they've got a sense of entitlement to the president, and that's why she doesn't want to quit?
I'm going to put that one to Kathy Aru, because we had the views of both Gloria Feldt and Laura Schwartz a moment earlier in the show. So, Kathy, why do you think? I mean, how do you respond to that idea?
About
Hillary Clinton backing
dividing
out.
the party?
Yeah, Hillary Clinton backing out because she's dividing.
She needs to back out. He's won 32 out of 47 contests. Barack Obama right now is resonating with a lot of Democrats. Hillary is, right now it's an argument she wants to drive the car, and I think people rather see her in the passenger seat or maybe in the back seat. But she really just wants to drive that car, and it's really funny because we don't want her necessarily to drive the car, but we wouldn't mind her being in the passenger seat or in the back seat right now. So Hillary, I think it would be best for the party. I mean, Rush Limbaugh, which I'm not sure how many people know him around the world, but he is a conservative radio host, and he's created Operation Chaos. He's trying to get his supporters to go out and support Hillary. That's how important Hillary is to the Republicans. I mean, he's not saying support Barack because they're not so sure that that McCain can beat Barack. They want Hillary. So that says a lot, I think, for who the Republicans want right now.
Interesting you raised that. By the way, we had a lot of SMSs in response to our question at the beginning saying, who do you think will win the Democratic nomination? And so far, most of the SMSs coming in have said Barack Obama. Laura Schwartz, I want to put an email to you from a viewer called Rashid in Pakistan, who just sent in this email, and it touches on something Kathy was talking about. The question is, how accurate is the conspiracy theory of the Republicans voting for Ms. Clinton to linger on the split to benefit McCain? How fair is the whole affair?
Well, there actually was a poll done last night coming out of Indiana, and it did show that there were quite a few Republicans that voted Democrat, because last night anybody could vote for the Democrat candidates. Some states don't allow that, but Indiana, you can be a Republican and you can vote for a Democrat. And they did see a larger than normal turnout. Now, among those, Hillary Clinton did receive more of the Republican vote, but just about by 5 or 6%. So whether or not to say that is the conspiracy theory or not, it's really not scientific. But there definitely has been an updrive of Republicans to the polls, and they have voted slightly more for Hillary Clinton than they have for Barack Obama. Contrary to you when you bring the independents, those that perhaps were once with the Republican Party, but wants to get away from the party politics, those go overwhelmingly for Barack Obama. So there may be something to that Operation Chaos.
Austin's on the line from Spain. Austin, what's your question, please?
My question is, I don't know. I want to know. I want to know the popularity of a black man winning the presidential election, winning the Democratic nomination.
Gloria Felt, I mean, there's still an issue in America, isn't there, as far as when it comes to, well, we talked about gender, but also the race issue, and our viewers asking about the chance of a black man winning and how people in America would see it.
Every pollster will tell you that people don't necessarily tell them the truth when they ask them the polling question about, would you vote for an African American? Would you vote for a woman? So that is a question that we will frankly only get answered at the polls next November. We just aren't going to know. I would like to think that Americans can rise to their higher selves, that in the 21st century we are capable of embracing the diversity that is America, that we are capable of voting for the candidate who we, in a principled way, each of us feels very strongly is the right person to be the President of the United States. Now, that said, I think that Barack Obama has endured some level of racism, and there is no question that Hillary Clinton, with everything from the Hillary Nutcracker to, I won't even name the names of some of the websites that have been put out about her, has endured hideous racism.
Well,
hideous racism.
If I can point
sexism,
out,
excuse me.
If I can point out, we just had an SMS text go up on screen, which ladies you wouldn't have seen, from Norway, where a viewer said that I hope Hillary Clinton wins because women make the best leaders. Unfortunately, we're out of time. I want to thank Laura Schwartz, Gloria Felt, and Kathy Aroo for joining us for this debate. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks for being with us. A special programming note as part of Al Jazeera's coverage of 60 years of division marking the founding of Israel. We'll be broadcasting from Israel and the Palestinian territories all next week. You can watch and take part with your comments at 1900 hours GMT. We'll see you next time.